I want to take you guys with me on a quick trip to my local card store. We're going to be searching for some One Piece cards, but I'm a huge fan of Pokemon and they've got that too. So let's check it out. So here we are at the card store. Like I said, this is going to be a quick trip. Maybe we'll do a more in-depth video at this store later on. But right away, we're greeted by some nice Pokemon cards. PSN9 base set Charizard. Who doesn't want that? We're here for One Piece. Now, I will say, I'm kind of spoiled in a sense. This is one of my best friend's card stores. I'm allowed to go behind the showcases. I even work here on occasion, but I can go pick out cards, and I just say, hey, man, I want these cards. He's like, all right, cool, and I, pay him later even. I don't even have to check out. I just go home. So that's what we're doing today. I'm just going to grab some cards and go home. We'll pay him later. But they had someone come in here the other day. They spent like $3,000, just spent 8 hours buying singles. So some of these showcases are empty. Some of the new showcases for Pokemon are completely full still, but people are there right now, so I can't really show you that, unfortunately. They do have a lot of sealed stuff on the shelves, which is nice. Not as much as they used to. Pokemon's so crazy right now. One Piece is so crazy right now. There's so much more sealed Pokemon than there is One Piece. I mean, if you can call the starter deck sealed, I suppose, they have sealed. They got a Whitebeard sealed one. I usually play red, blue, and yellow decks, or any mixture thereof. Sometimes we mix green in, and occasionally purple. And I used to play black back in the day, but I just haven't since Smoker, which is a long time ago with OPO2, right? But mostly ever since I got into playing Katakuri, it's been a lot of yellow, and I've always been into red. I started with Whitebeard. That's one of my first decks. For the cards that they've got in the showcases, they've got just a lot of different playables pretty much. I mean, SRs, of course, some things aren't playable, but for the rares, the uncommons, and the commons that they have in these showcases, all of those I would consider playable, because the ones that aren't playable are just going to be in bulk storage boxes that are off to the side. People can go through those, or they can search for them, but they're not going to be in the showcases because they're not that important. Now, there are alt arts spread around on the shelves, but there's also a tray in the bottom for a bunch of alt arts. Oh, and I did want to point out the graded cards that are in the showcase you might have seen on the channel before, because my friend will say hey, I got a PSA submission coming in. Do you want to make a video of it? And I'll just, of course, go ahead and do that. This is also the friend that I open up the case for him for the store. Some of those singles that are in the showcase that I'm picking up today, I actually opened up for him. I'm pretty fortunate in the fact that when they got all these trade-ins coming in, I can see some of the One Piece cards that they're about to put out, and I just go behind the counter and be like, oh, this, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. So some of the cards I actually picked up, you won't even see in the video until at the end of it, just because I didn't buy them even that day. I went back a couple times last week. This is all filmed last week. Movie magic, spoiler. I got sick, and so I couldn't finish this video on time. But we're kind of better now. And hopefully I'll be able to play One Piece again this weekend, because it's been a little while. It's been a couple weekends since I've played. But the point was, we just wanted to show the card store a little bit. I didn't film a whole lot while I was there, because I kind of felt just awkward doing that. I think I should go in a day before they're open. I can get in to the location and maybe film some stuff if you guys are really interested. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. So I think it's enough of me blabbing. We ran out of B-roll a long time ago. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cards and see what you think. So these are the cards I picked up, starting off with some Borsalinos, because I'm playing Blue Yellow Nami right now. I only had one. I need 4 in the deck, I feel like, so we had to pick up 3 more. Those are actually going to be one of the pricier cards that are in this whole collection. A lot of these cards I went with that were just between $5 to $10-ish, some even less than that. A couple, a little bit more, had to pick up just cards that I wanted in general, not even necessarily for the deck. I'm offline regionals promo, you can't pass it up. So cheap for $6. This Momo from those premium collections, so cool. Whenever I have a card like this that just catches my eyes, I feel like I have to just pick it up. I mean, for $5, it's not that bad, right? And someday the card might be 100. You don't know. I've lived through this with Pokemon. There's plenty of cards I've passed up on that, hey, I would love to own, and then I don't, and now I won't. Jinbei might be good at some point in time, so we got to pick up those alt arts now, I guess. Plus, it's blue, and I play blue, so if you ever want to play that Jinbei Fishman deck, I think it's green-blue. I've got the leader, the alt art leader, so we might have to do that. We got some more than just alt arts. We got those illustration promos. We got that Perona Mihawk. Judge. I don't like this guy, but this card's pretty cool. It's only $3. That's so cheap for an alt art. Otamas, now these are really good. Not necessarily playable yet wise, but just because it's Otama. Otama cards always work somehow, so eventually I assume Landawana will be played and Otama will be a must, and so we got 3 for the deck and a couple of Ishos. Now I did say I came back to the store a different day last week when I was making this video, and I decided to pick up a few more cards. These were ones that were behind the counter or in a tray somewhere that you guys couldn't see in the showcase. So we got a Perona because it's just cool and cheap. We picked up another Jinbei. I figured I already had 2, might as well get another one. I do not like Doflamingo, but I absolutely love this card. It's super iconic for me, and at like $18, I just decided it was time to get it because it used to be like a $100 card, and I know it's not playable anymore, but it's still very cool. The Uta because Shanks, we got Sanji because it's Sanji. There's our 4th Otama, so now we have a full play set. A couple of Correjas, you know, because why not? And then last but not least, we got 2 more Borsalinos because I already have 2 of them, and we might as well make the playset. So here are the cards all together, guys, and that total TCG player value comes to about 270 bucks, which isn't that bad because the yellow Borsalinos alone are 26 bucks a piece. That means you're spending about 200 bucks for 30 cards. Honestly, I think buying cheap alt arts is the way to go. You get a lot of bang for your buck and it's fun to look around. Tell me what you thought about the pickups in the comment section below, and if you like this style video, consider leaving a like, and we're going to be showing off my One Piece table soon, so click subscribe here to see that. And if you want to check out the next video, click on here. YouTube recommends it. Until next time, hasta la pasta.